I was living in a house that I bought and rehabbed. I bought it $67,000, and when I went to sell it, it appraised for 175. So I did a pretty good amount of work. That was a live-in rehab, and got that on a 100% USDA loan. So all my savings got to go toward materials instead of having to put it on down payment. So that was pretty sweet. Refinanced that to pay off my IT education. So the house paid for quite a few things for me over time as I lived in it and worked on it. And I went to sell it, couldn't sell it because there was cracks in the driveway and some other stuff somebody complained about. I was like, I'm not going to sell this for less than this price. But the reason I was trying to sell was because the house next door to my parents-in-law came for sale. A guy died and his wife was selling everything. I called my realtor and said, "Hey, can you check with this lady and see if she'll sell her house?" Well, he knocked the day after the dude died. I was a little, whoa, a little fast, but he got his commission because he went and got the sale. So, and we got it at 290,000, which I was just beyond what I could expect to spend at the time. But it was next door to family and location, location, location. I tell you what, you'll stretch, and it's worth it if you get the right location. And we had a handshake agreement for 290, and then they put it on the MLS for 299. And so, and I was pretty sure it would sell for 299 if I didn't take it at 290. So we got stuck doing that. I had to refinance my old house, and my lender, incidentally, something people don't think can happen, my lender discounted my debt to income ratio for that previous, and I point because it's literally not very far away and it's a rental now. I got a long-term tenant to sign a lease. And before I even moved out and moved into this one, he already gave me a discount on the debt to income ratio on that loan so that I could qualify for this loan to get this house. So if you didn't think it was possible, I've done it personally, firsthand. There's a lot of people don't think that can happen. Anyway, so I got into this house, rented that one out, figured we'd survive. It costs a lot extra to get it rent ready and things like that I wasn't expecting. And then I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. Rather, I listened to it on Audible. I think that was one of the very first books I ever got on Audible. It was. It was probably my free, your free first book or something like that. And good grief, I listened to that thing at 2.5x speed and just wanted to put my head through the wall because I was 32, 33 by the time I listened to it. And I'm like, golly, I've wasted so much of my life. Didn't know. I didn't know what I didn't know. I just want to slam my head through the wall for all the wasted time. And then I realized, thank God I didn't sell that house. At least I've got one rental, right? I'm starting to build wealth. And I never thought about the difference between an asset and a liability. And if you haven't read the book, stop watching me and go read the book or listen to it or whatever right now, and then come back. Because a lot of the lessons, that's going to be worth way more than anything I can tell you. That's a life changing, mindset changing book. Go read it. Rich Dad Poor Dad, life changing book.